Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Tiara Vlogs. I am Tiara and you know what I be doing? I be vlogging. Today's not so much a vlog, more of just like a chit chat while I do my makeup. No, I'm not officially a makeup girly, but I've always wanted to be one. And now it's time that I think I tap into that. Like, I really want to know how to beat my face. Like, I never learned how to beat my face. You guys, my little everyday glam, I guess, or really like my go-to glam. Like, anytime I have like a date night or a special occasion, I'm gonna do this face right here. Y'all feel free to drop in the comments some suggestions, which I recommend. Drop that in the comments, okay? And let me know if I'm doing things right, wrong, whatever. You know, drop me some helpful tips in the comments. Help a sister out. And if I'm doing good, let me know I'm doing good too. I don't know what that was, but it's there. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with this right here. I'm using the e.l.f. Wait a minute, now focus on me. Can you focus? There we go. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And because I'm like new to makeup, I'm not spending my money on like all of this expensive stuff. And e.l.f. is like the one thing that's like so affordable, and it's I have very sensitive skin and it has not broken me out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play with this until I can, you know, upgrade to the better stuff when I know what I'm doing. I want to rub it all on my face and skin. Ooh. All right, primer. And I used to be a person that like just slaps my makeup on my face. But like I said, I'm slowly turning into a makeup girly. So my friend was like, girl, get you some primer to make it stay longer and then lay prettier. And I was like, okay. She's like, just try this right here. She was the one who actually told me about e.l.f. So this is what we're gonna rock with. Got my primer on, rubbed in my skin. Very nice and pretty. All right, so I always start with my brows, and I am also using, again, we're using the e.l.f. We're using their eyebrow brush, and I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows. And I probably should have got these like threaded. It may be time. I'm trying to see. I go like once every 4 to 6 weeks to get my eyebrows threaded, and I'm trying to see. It's probably been about 6 weeks. But it's okay. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. So we're gonna brush these out very nice and cute, like so, like that. They're all brushed out, very nice. I brush them up and then I brush them to the side. Once they're all brushed out, I'm gonna just fill in, okay? Just fill her in. Just draw some little slanted lines up in there, okay? Right on up in there. Not too dark, but just enough. Very nice. Little 1, 2, little 1, 2. I want to try like the clear laminate. Is that what y'all call it when y'all laminate y'all brows? When y'all get the clear stuff and just kind of brush them and they lay. I think my eyebrows are thick enough and arched enough. Well, when I get them arched, that'll look cute just like that. So I think I'm gonna try that. So after I do all that, I'm just gonna go in with my brush. And I know y'all like, this girl is up here doing this makeup content. That's not what we see her do. We see her run around with her kids. We see her, you know, doing her day-to-day errands, feeling her motherly and wifely duties. We don't normally see makeup content from Tiara. But let me tell you something. I've been in like this little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like transformational, like growth period, I guess we could call it that. And you know what? I'm trying to do things that, you know, I like to do. Okay? So that's what we're doing. Now I usually use a NARS concealer, but today we're gonna try this concealer here by the Lip Bar. I've always wanted to give them a try. And my NARS concealer is giving me a lot of orange lately. I don't know if it's because the seasons are changing and I need to change my color or whatever. But I'm like, okay, let me just try this here. So this is going to be my first time trying this. So let's see what he's talking about. I hope this is the right color. I did this by myself. I was guessing. Okay, let's give her a try. I like the way you're cute. Okay. You know what? This also gives that I can wear this like without foundation, like, and I like that because sometimes I just like to do my brows and under my eyes and then we can go. But back to what I was saying, I'm in this like transformational period and I'm just like figuring out the things that I like and love to do. Like, I've just kind of been in my head a lot lately, which is kind of like a good thing. I guess you can almost say that I'm almost in like a midlife crisis, but I'm not midlife. But that's kind of like what it feels like. I feel, well, maybe I wouldn't say midlife crisis. Okay, that's too dramatic. Maybe like imposter syndrome. Is that what y'all call it? Where it's just like I just don't know who I am anymore. Like, of course, let me tell you where all of this started. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me tell you where all this started. So like a couple of weeks ago, my niece, we were having some type of conversation. I don't know. But she was like, yeah, you know, you're like the wife and the mom. And that was it. Like, she was like, you know, you're the wife and a mom or whatever. And I was like, girl, I'm so much more than that. And she was like, well, what else are you? And I was like, gagged, honey. Gagged. I don't know. Like, well, I mean, literally nothing to say. Nothing to say back to her, okay? I was like, you know what? I really don't know who I am outside of these roles. Outside of being a wife and a mom and a mother. Like, who is T? That kind of shook me. That just really like shook me. And I don't even know if she knows this conversation shook me like this, but it did. And it's been on my mind for a while now. A while. And although I don't think she like meant any harm by it, like she wasn't saying like it's a bad thing that you're like a wife and a mom, but it was just like an eye-opener to me, because it's like, okay, I am so much more than that. And, you know, that I am, or once upon a time I knew that I was. And if you were to take those roles from me, from being like a wife and a mom, like what would be left? Like, what else would be left of me? So I've been kind of just like dealing with that. And I don't want to sound like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? That I am ungrateful or that I don't appreciate the roles that I do play. Like, I love being a wife. I love being a mom. I love being a caretaker. I love making my home like homey. I love being that rock for my family. You know what I'm saying? I love being all of that. But I need to also get back to Tiara. Like, what are some things that Tiara likes to do? Like, what are some things that Tiara is passionate about? It's also creating like this block in me, like creatively. At one point in my life, like I knew exactly this, you know what, this gloss on really good. Okay, concealer. At one point in my life, like I knew exactly what I wanted to do in life, you know, what I wanted to be. And I was like, you know, working towards those things. And now those things, I'm not as, I don't even want to say like, I don't feel like I'm as passionate about them. Like, I still do love to do those things, but I just don't feel like I'm just, you know, super passionate about the same things. Like, I found other things that I possibly want to do in life, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that this one specific thing was just my whole calling in life. And although I still love that thing to the core of me, I just don't know, like, okay, I don't know. I cannot give you an answer. Like, do I still even like doing that specific thing? I mean, well, yes and no. Yes. Wait, I forgot to contour my nose. Ooh, that's a little too much. It's okay. We're gonna work with it. I'm gonna add some more concealer under my eye. Just a little bit. But yeah, like, I don't know, even like if I were to, I even sat down and thought about the last time where I felt just like super secure in who I was and what I wanted out of life. And girl, I went back to college. That was before I even was where I'm at in my life. You know, I ain't had no kids, honey. I ain't had no kid, no husband, no nothing. I was just, you know, me, myself. And that was when I felt like that was the most secure, that I feel like, okay, yeah, this is who I am. This is what I wanted. There was nothing you can tell this girl about, you know, no, I'm going to do this in life and this is my calling. This is what I'm going to do. But you know what? Life happens and you think you got everything figured out at 19 and girl, you don't. And like, girl, you know, you cannot go back to be that same girl that you were when you were 18, 19 years old, because you're not her. Like, respectfully, like, you know what I'm saying? You are not that girl. You have been through so much of life and added so many layers of yourself to where, like, you know, you need to find it. Like, there were some qualities about my college stuff that I loved, and I think I'm just going to try to bring back those qualities that I used to love myself. Like, I loved her confidence. Like, girl, that was nothing. You could tell Lil T in college. Okay, there was nothing you could tell me. Okay, I was all that in a bag of chips. Now, I still think that I am, but y'all see how I don't say that like that. You know what I'm saying? Follow along. So getting back to regaining that confidence, and I also liked her care about herself. Like, she did not play about herself. Like, girl, she's gonna get her hair done. She's gonna get her nails done. She's gonna take the time out to do her self-care because she cares about herself. And that's not to say that I don't care about myself, but I will always put myself on the back burner for my family. And sometimes it's like I just have to sacrifice time for myself. So although I don't want to like go back and be that same 19-year-old girl, because like I said, I've grown so much as a person, as a woman, as a whole, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to incorporate her confidence and her self-care because she took time and she did not play by herself. And I think I play with myself a lot, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to incorporate that from little old me right here to big old me. So that's where I'm at with it, okay? I'm just trying to get back. Like, my siblings and I literally did a video not too long ago, and it was like, who knows me best? The irony of me wanting to do that video first, because like, girl, you trying to tell these folks. Anyway, it's kind of like, who knows me best? And I'm like thinking of the questions, and in my head I'm like, wait, what's my answer? Because I don't really even know the answer. And they're hollering out answers, and I was like, yeah, I did used to like that. I don't have a definite answer because I don't know who I am. What am I doing? And I'm laughing right now, but like, for real, I'm just in like this little transformational period of my life. Okay, I'm putting on MAC foundation, and I'm gonna just blend everything together. So I feel like I should have blended it all together. Y'all hit me out. Anyway, we're gonna keep on going. We just gonna keep on moving, keep on marching, keep on covering up this skin. So yeah, I mean, I just really, you know, that one little thing just sparked all of this. My niece just described me as a wife and a mom, just sparked this whole, it just kind of like awakened this little part of me, and I'm just like, okay, let's find out who she is. So, and now that I've identified that I'm in this transformational period, and like, I need to find out who Tiara is, because girl, you really don't know yourself. Fall back in love with yourself. Now I'm taking the steps to make sure that I get back, or not even get back, because I don't want to go back, that I find this new person. And I'm doing that by like slowly taking the time to do something that I love every day, or at least 2 to 3 times a week. Like, if I can't do something that I love every day, I am going to find joy in what I'm doing on that day. And I'm just going to make time for like to do something that I love. Start a new hobby. Do something that I always wanted to do but never had the courage to get in front of the camera and do it, or be consistent enough with it, which is why, hello, we're doing a makeup video today. But yeah, I'm just finding myself. I am waking up earlier, you know, spending time with God, reading my Bible. Nah, you know, just making sure that I make time for Tiara. I'm using this. I don't know. I need a makeup palette. Now that is something that you guys can definitely drop in the comments. What makeup palette should I be using? Because I just grabbed one to go. I like a little golden brown, okay? I'm open to some color. I would try some. I'm trying new things. So I'm open to that, okay? I'm open to that. So I'm going to be showing you guys more of who I am with my content, okay? We still going to run behind them kids. We still going to do our wifely duty. But y'all want to see more and more and more of Tiara, okay? Good. What you doing this outline? Here we go. Alright, honey. Come on, Tiara. Get it together. Not really. You know what? That's cool. I'm trying this from e.l.f. The brush is so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Okay, so while we're baking, I am going to do my lip and my hair off of camera, and I'll be back to show you guys like the finished look. Okay, the finished look. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. Okay, yeah, I even did my hair as well. I think it turned out super cute. I added a little color in there just to give it a little If y'all want the video on that, just make sure y'all comment below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for, you know, chit chatting with me. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. If you guys want some more videos where we just chit chat with each other, make sure y'all like this video and comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching.